What's good, my little committee? Welcome back to another lovely, beautiful, sexy, amazing video with the equally lovely, equally beautiful, equally sexy, and equally amazing Lit Tie. Come on, you already know what time it is. Now let's go. I already did a review on Big Sean's latest album called Detroit 2, so there'll probably be a link in the description there if I remember how to do it. So go and look at that and let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, all that rat-a-tat. Now we're talking about, you've seen the title, we're talking about 6ix9ine's new album called Tattletales. Obviously a reference to him being a rat, as those street niggas say. Now me, I'm not from the streets. You might be able to tell. You might not. Some people say that I sound like a UK roadman, and that I give off the demeanor that I'm always carrying a weapon on me. Personally, I don't see it, but some people say that, they see the Dutch Valley in me. No homo. But personally, I don't see it. So I don't really, I don't really understand the whole. I understand it, but I'm not from that world of, people like spend their whole life in prison for the cause and not snitch them and all that. Like I can't really understand people taking it as serious as I'm seeing they are, but I somewhat understand it. I'm just not from that world, is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, I went on a big tangent. But yeah, so I can understand why people might not be checking for this album, why they might not, want to see a review on it. But 6ix9ine is a popular topic in hip hop right now, so I'm gonna cover it because and the previous songs that he's released were bumping. I will still bump Gummo, no lie. No one can tell me Gummo's not hard. No one can tell me that the song with him and Lil Baby, TikTok, isn't hard. That song slaps. Whether it's because of Lil Baby's feature or not, I like that song a lot. TikTok that's just a great song. I like that song. It's very catchy. But yeah, but we're not here to talk about whether 6ix9ine was right or wrong in his case. I'm not talking about that. I don't care about that. We're talking about the music. So let's get right into it. This album, I didn't go into it with very high expectations. So for me, it was better than I thought it would be because, it's 6ix9ine. I'm not expecting to be marveled or to be, taken to another planet and to revel in his glory. It's just, it was exactly what I expected. There was no real substance in that album. He wasn't talking about anything. He wasn't trying to send a message. I did think that maybe he would speak more on a self-reflective side of the whole situation that he was going through, and maybe some of the things that he regretted, and if he would do life again, what he would do differently or whatever. But nope, we didn't get none of that. He was just out here talking about up in choppers, being at a chicken shop. He can get any girl he wants. He chills. He plays PS4. He plays Fortnite. Like, as I said, no real substance. He was just talking a bunch of nonsense. But I'm it's cool. If that's what he wants to do, then I'm somewhat here for it. As long as the song sounds good, then I guess we'll rock out and vibe out, I guess. But yeah. So again, like I did with the Big Sean album, there isn't as many tracks on this. I think this album is only 30 minutes. Yeah, it's only 31 minutes. So I could probably go through track by track on this one. I think I might just go through track by track because there's not a lot on here as much as the Big Sean one. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just going to go through track by track. Now let's go. So track 1 is the Locked Up Part 2. To be honest, I felt about this the same way that I felt about Jerry Sprunger, the Tory Lanez and T-Pain thing at first. It just made me want to go listen to the old song again, really. It didn't really add anything new. I mean, I did grow to like Jerry Sprunger over time, but it didn't really bring anything new to me. It just seemed only good for nostalgic purposes. So, I probably could have done without this song, but I guess, for nostalgic purposes, I'll give it a pass, I guess. Track 2 is called Tutu. it had a nice like tropical vibe to it. 6ix9ine was, you know, talking his shit on this song as he does on basically every song. It kind of had like a positive kind of, yeah, as I said, tropical, positive talking kind of vibe. No shouting. He had a bit more of a calmer type of vibe to it. So, you know, I like this one. Track 3 was, you know, the record we already heard, Gooba. That was actually the first one that he released when he came out of prison. 6ix9ine coming with that hard energy. Obviously, his first track, it's the first track that he released, so he had to come with the shock factor. So, and that was basically just what we was all well, at least what I was expecting him to do. I know some people thought he might be remorseful and whatever with his first track, but nah, he's just talking about up in choppers, being at a chicken spot. He's got 4 lovely, beautiful black females who were showing a lot of bodacious body that, you know, I respect it a lot, you know, whether it's fake or real. I Anyway, back to the music. So track 4 is called Wait, and this song was just a cool little vibe, you know. It sounded like he was trying to fit in with the current hip hop sound. I was getting kind of like Playboy Carti kind of vibes, like or Lil Baby type of vibes. Like it definitely sounded like a Lil Baby. I could imagine Lil Baby like flowing on that beat. So yeah, he was kind of switching up his style on that track, which is unusual for 6ix9ine, but yeah, I liked it personally. Track 5 is called Charlie. This track's okay. I mean, the beat was kind of quite jumpy for me. I never heard of Smiles, who was featured on the song, but he was kind of floating on the beat. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, good on him, I guess. Track 6, Trolls. Again, that's another one that we already heard before. That was 6ix9ine's first #1. It went #1 on Billboard. Obviously, it had Nicki on it. I mean, I like this song personally. I like the beat. I like, you know, it seems catchy to me. At least until Nicki's part comes on. No, the Barbs, don't kill me. Don't kill me. No disrespect to Nicki, but I don't know. I just feel like I feel like her verse goes on for too long. I feel like the first bit is cool, but then it just seems like it just gets to a point where I'm just listening and I'm like, is this over yet? Like, me personally, anyway. Other people might disagree, but I just feel like Nicki's verse was too long. But she had a good verse, just too long for me anyway. Track 7, Nene. I mean, bro, when I heard this, the first thing I thought was, oh my gosh, I never thought I would hear 6ix9ine on a dancehall type record. This is like a dancehall / Latin, a dance tin type of record. It was very infectious. Like I think he needs to do more of this, if I'm honest. You know, the feature Left Side is obviously bringing the majority of the dancehall vibe. You know, it was very dope. You know, I never thought I'd hear "Coming at Me, oh son." I was like, what is this a 6ix9ine album? What? 6ix9ine guy? I've never seen 6ix9ine with that much swag in my life. 6ix9ine needs to do a track with Vybz Kartel. No cap. Nah, that might be a bit too far. So track 8 is Punani. Again, another record we've heard before. Had the similar type of you know, he's just talking a bunch of nonsense. I mean, yeah, that's yeah, just another record, another record that's just a similar type of pace to Gooba, I guess. Yeah, track 9 is Yaya. Again, another one we heard before. I can't believe he's actually released so many singles for this album, like crazy. But yeah, another Latin record. I'm personally a big fan of the Latin movement and the whole Despacito effect. So, you know, not really much to say because I don't know what the fuck he's saying in the song. I don't know what he's saying. So he could be talking about shooting ducks or whatever. I don't know. He could be talking about, you know, putting toilet roll in the toilet or something. But I mean, it sounds good. So I guess it's kind of like Gangnam Style in a way. So good for him. Good for him that he's embracing his roots. That's all I got to say on that. He's embracing his roots. So good for him. So track 10 is called Leak. The song's mid. It's just mid. The second collab with Akon. I don't know what Akon is doing, but I won't be going back to this one. Too much auto-tune personally. They were just mid, yeah. Just mid. A skippable track, definitely. Track 11, Tata. I mean, at this point in the album, I was just like, yeah, I mean, we get it. The beat was good. Oh, actually, this had Lil AK on it. It had Lil Ak. Lil Ak was flowing. Lil Ak was flowing. Academics giving 6ix9ine a little assist. Yeah, when Academics came out, I was like, wait, what? But yeah, I liked Lil Ak's bit. But yeah, at that point, it was just like, okay, cool. We get what you're trying to do, 6ix9ine. Track 12 is called GTL. He sounded a bit like A Boogie on this song, I won't lie. I mean, I thought it was a quite interesting concept that he did it in like the style of a prison phone call. I thought that was pretty dope. I'm not sure whether he actually recorded it while he was in prison and he, I don't know if he made it in prison or if he just did that for effect. But either way, I thought it was dope, and I thought that was an interesting way. I've never really heard a song like that before. So yeah, quite interesting. And then track 13, the final track called Ava. It was a decent song. I can, tell the album was coming to an end. It's got that kind of Western type of vibe. So yeah, it was a cool little vibe. So yeah. If I had to rate this album out of 10, it's in like a 5 or 6. Yeah, I'll give it a 6. This album is a 6. It's nothing special. It's just, it's just it's just like a 6ix9ine playlist basically. He's not really saying anything in the album. He's not it's not like a concept album. There's not really any substance and all that, there's nothing wrong with that, don't get me wrong, because I'm not expecting substance from 6ix9ine. So it's that he doesn't have to come and be remorseful or whatever. I'm not asking for that. I don't really care whether he feels sorry for what he's done or like that. I said I'm not part of that world, but it's cool. It's just cool. It's just what you would expect from 6ix9ine. It's just, that's what it sounds like. He hasn't done anything left field apart from the dancehall record, which threw me off a bit. It's just, it's just what you would expect from 6ix9ine. So, it's just cool. It was just a cool little song, cool little album. Sorry, there might be a couple songs on there that if I hear on the radio, I might bump a little bit, but nothing like crazy or out of this world coming from 6ix9ine on this one. But yeah, it was just cool. 6 out of 10. I think that's a fair final verdict on that album at least. But yeah. But regardless, it looks like 6ix9ine's here to stay. He's had quite a successful year. Now he's got the album as well. I'm sure that album's gonna debut at number 1. So he's doing good regardless of everything he's been through. It seems like he's trying to still remain successful when he's focused on music. I mean, he has had a couple beefs or whatever, but I guess it's kind of part of his brand, so he kind of has to do that. So keep doing what as long as he staying out of that street life and he's not messing with the Treyway or whatever. So good for him, man. I've said that word so many times, but just good for him. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. You're making money. You're living a good life. So good on you, and you got a cult fan base. So good on you, man. But let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you thought of the album, whether you liked it, whether you didn't like it, what tracks you liked, what tracks you thought were garbage, and whether you agree with my verdict or not. Don't forget to message me on socials or interact with me on socials. I'll be tweeting a lot. I'll be posting on Snap. I'll be posting on Instagram. So we can connect. We can talk, and the usual, like, comment, subscribe, join the Litty committee because we're turned up, and stay black. And if you're not black, stay whatever race you are. I bet. Peace.
Oh, you ain't know I could sing.